What COVID has done, a lot of damage in the health sector and in the physical sector, but it has encouraged a boon in IT communication through different platforms, and ensuring the fact that people should not stay home and waste time, but should be able to communicate. So we are looking at e-commerce as well, so that goods are exchanged and all the commerce can still go on. We are looking at e-health platforms, and we are looking at e-finance. E-health for Pakistan has been important. We were able to manage the COVID situation with the peak at one time in July at 6,600 patients, and today we are at around 200 new patients from 6,600. So Pakistan has managed it well. A huge population base compared to other regional countries. We took genuine precautions, but we did not stop business, because the Prime Minister of Pakistan led the way in stating the fact that because of COVID, we cannot allow our poor people to come out of jobs and create a major economic crisis. So doing the necessary precautions, we were able to keep our economic sectors partially open, and today they are fully open. With more than 2,000 IT companies and call centers, Pakistan's ICT exports have been growing by around 30% every year for the last 5 years. The government has as its plans to launch 5G technology by the end of 2022, with and that would be another phase of ICT-based socio-economic transformation of Pakistan. The recent figures regarding freelancing revenue growth of Pakistan was seen at 47% this year, placing Pakistan at the fourth position in the country in 2019 for freelance development. That is remarkable. That means Pakistan is ready to service the world's needs of freelancing software. This was about which has about 60% of its 220. Pakistan has about 60% of its 220 million population in the 15 to 29 years age group, and I believe if they are able to produce IT experts, the IT experts can work for the building of Pakistan on the IT level and the digital level. At the same time, they can service countries abroad and companies abroad. The Higher Education Commission of Pakistan has contributed tremendously for the introduction of ICT-based research, of course with PERN, and it has under its wing about 350 universities and their satellite campuses. So there is a huge responsibility on the Higher Education Commission, and it is doing a splendid job. It has 60,000 digital books and research journals available for the students. They are going to work with 100 smart classrooms, and they will contribute to the human resource available in Pakistan for all the needs of a developing country. I think the biggest platform today, it is very difficult. For example, takes time for brick and mortar situations to increase our exports. But in the IT sector, the more we learn, the more we are able to increase our exports, the more we are able to link with the world, the more we are able to give services to the people of Pakistan. And by those services, I mean essential services in providing education to all sectors, and at the same time providing health through telehealth services, for which plans are underway, and the services which were used during the COVID are maturing up into improving the health of Pakistan. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this conference, and I wish and hope these communications, these linkages between the countries in the region of APAN and PERN, cooperates with them, and of course research and national research and education networks, because through this cooperation we can increase the possibility of peace, we can increase the possibility of commerce, we can increase the possibility of communication. So ladies and gentlemen, with thanks to HEC and APAN, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. The areas we went on to online education. What COVID has done, a lot of damage in the health sector and in the physical sector, but it has encouraged a boon in IT communication through different platforms, and ensuring the fact that people should not stay home and waste time, but should be able to communicate. So we are looking at e-commerce as well, so that goods are exchanged and all the commerce can still go on. We are looking at e-health platforms